This is a presentation of Hawthorne Public Schools and Bears Broadcasting.
Welcome y'all to this edition of Bears Today. I'm Jack.
And I'm Layla. Today we'll be taking a look at the semi-formal, Carnivale, and student electives.
We'll also get a look at Bears Sports Update and sit down with a Hawthorne High School teacher and the Student of the Month.
Student Council will be having an important meeting on Monday, February 27th during Period 5 at 12:50 in the auditorium. We will discuss our event that is next week and our Read Across America trips. Please check in with your teachers before coming to the meeting. The Boys to Leader Foundation Scholarship is now available. The Boys to Leader Foundation provides a Leaders and Achiever Scholarship program to young men who demonstrate academic achievement and leadership in school and or the community. The scholarship ranges from $250 to $1,500. Eligibility criteria: you must be planning on attending a college, university, or trade school in and out of state. GPA of 2 or 70% above average. Minority male student, African American or Latino descent must demonstrate leadership ability through community service, extracurricular activities, or other volunteer activities. See Mrs. Hartman in the guidance department for a flyer.
Student Council Spring Semi-Formal will be on March 3rd in the gym from 6:30 to 9 p.m. There will be a DJ in the main gym and snacks and games in the small gym. Pre-sale tickets are available at the school store during lunch on Friday, Thursday, and Friday again next week, and March 2nd and 3rd. If you buy your tickets ahead of time, they'll be $5. At the door, they're going to be $10. This dance is only open to students of Hawthorne High School. Miss S is holding a donation drive through Team to aid the families in need that suffered from the earthquake in Turkey, Syria, and other regions of the world. The donation drive will begin Monday, February 13th and end Wednesday, March 15th. Miss S is looking for winter apparel, raincoats, socks, gloves, non-perishable food, baby products, and more. Please see the flyer attached for an extended list of items needed and contact Miss S with any questions. Thank you in advance for everyone's kindness. The Inspection Support Network announces their ISN Skilled Trade and Technology Scholarship. Level up your education with $2,000 scholarships from ISN. Entries are now being accepted for the 2023 scholarship. The winter deadline for this submission is April 16th. You must be 18 years or over. Currently enrolled as a high school senior, you must have a minimum of a 3.4 GPA, and you must be pursuing a degree that enables you or others in your community to learn a new trade, develop skills and technology, or start a small business related to home services, or see Ms. Hartman in guidance. The Student of the Month, Paul Dewar, sits down with Kate for an interview.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate, and for this month's Bears Today package, we are joined with the Student of the Month, Paul Durr. Hey Paul, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, for those of you who may not know Paul, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
And I know you're a published author. How many books have you written?
I've written 5 so far, number 6 on the way.
And what are your books about?
They're all historical fiction books. Civil War, World War I, World War II, and a Western.
And how did you first get into writing about history?
Well, it all came from an interest in history. I've always been a history kid, and I thought the best way to express my interest in history was through writing about it, and I found a way to do that.
And where can someone buy your books?
My website, www.polbdoer.com, and Amazon as well.
And you also held a presentation in the library. How was that?
Oh, good. I've done 2 of those now, and I usually talk to the Creative Writing Club about my writing process, and it went much better than the last time. Good turnout and good topics.
And how has the school helped you, like, with your books? Like, how has they helped you spread your?
I got to tell you, it's all been the teachers from the very beginning. Wonderful staff here. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them, which is why I did that donation in the beginning of the year. It's all about the teachers for me.
And what donation did you do?
I donated $1,000 in school supplies from the sales of my books to the teachers and for
awesome.
things they needed.
That's awesome. And what are your plans for the future? Do you know what college you're going to? And
Don't know what college yet, but I know I'm going for history, and I'm looking into going into teaching.
And will you continue writing after?
Oh yeah, I have no plans to stop writing. History, it's endless, so I can write as much as I can in as much time as I have.
Yep. And did the teachers help you, like, with your love for history? Like, any teachers in particular?
They've all just fanned the fire for it, really.
Right.
I've only been embraced here.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing that can't be said in a lot of other places.
Well, I think that's all. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we'll send it back to the desk.
This week, Sophia interviews our Teacher of the Month, Miss Graber.
Hi, I'm Sophia Basilone with our Teacher of the Month segment, and today on Bears Today we will be sitting down with Miss Graber, the band director here at HHS. This year is your first year at Hawthorne High School. Before that, you were working at another school in Wisconsin. What prompted you to move such a far distance to our school?
Good question. I actually grew up in New Jersey. I grew up in Tenafly, which is about 25 minutes east of here. I went to Wisconsin for college. When I finished college, I decided to start my professional life around where I'd kind of grown up and become an adult in my own right and had a network of professional connections. But I always knew I was going to come back this way eventually. My parents are still here. My sister is in New York City. My brother is all over the place, but at the moment, Connecticut. So this felt like the right time to, especially after the pandemic and not being able to see my family in so long, this felt like the right time to finally come home.
Oh, that's so interesting. And what classes and extracurriculars do you run here at HHS?
Okay, this is a long list. I have concert band, which is 2 classes at the moment, but will hopefully be only 1 class next year. I have 2 sections of guitar, and I teach AP Music Theory. After school, I have the marching band, jazz band, and Bears Music Academy, which is where we have high school band students go over to the middle school and teach them and help them get better at their instruments. And the musical.
And what are some things you hope to bring to Hawthorne High School's music department?
Just on the surface level, I think I want to build a culture of music in this school. I approach music from kind of a social sciences perspective. I, as part of my undergrad, did ethnomusicology, which is the study of music and people. So I have, like, the way I approach teaching is kind of the same way, in that music is an essential part of everyone's life, but it's different depending on who you are. I am an instrumentalist. A lot of people aren't, but that doesn't mean that music isn't still a part of their lives. So I want to make the music department a place everyone feels safe coming. In terms of classes and clubs in particular, I have 2 new classes being introduced next year, a class in songwriting and Behind Broadway, which is more of a theater class than a music class, but it's going to be everything that goes into putting on a show, because my other love is musical theater. So you guys get to just come nerd out with me, which will be amazing.
Sounds amazing.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Well, thank you so much for coming, and I'm Sophia Basilone with Bears Today, and we'll send it back to the desk.
We will be back after this short break.
Every day, students eat lunch in the cafeteria. When they are finished, their garbage has to go somewhere. Garbage cans are all over the cafeteria for them to use. But some students just leave their mess anywhere. As garbage fills the school, instead of garbage cans, bugs and animals will come and be everywhere. Save the school and just throw your trash away. Enough little.
Now let's go to Pablo and Anthony interviewing people about student electives.
I'm Pablo Gonzalez, and for Bears Today, we're going to see what students pick for their electives.
Hi, I am Sam.
I'm Pablo Gonzalez, and I'm here with Joe. And we got some questions for you. What elective classes are you taking?
Culinary and AP Stat.
Why?
The classes are low-key and engaging. I personally like culinary because we get to cook stuff, and AP Stat has a nice teacher.
That's good.
Would you change any elective? If so, what would it be? Honestly, no, I wouldn't.
Thank you. I'm Pablo Gonzalez, and I'm here with
Lugo and Monica.
We got some questions for you today. So, what elective classes are you taking?
I'm taking AP Stat. That's a math, but yeah, it's an elective. So yeah.
Do you like that elective?
I love it.
I thank you.
Hello everyone. Pablo decided to take a break and now I'm recording it. I'm Anthony Farber from the morning announcements and also Bears Today. So what we're going to do instead is something different. We're going to go to room 100 and ask people out of nowhere what their favorite classes are, or what their favorite elective is. And we're going to see how fast they can answer it. So let's do it. Alright, well, I guess we're not doing room 100. Alright, Nate, I have a question for you. What's your favorite elective?
My favorite elective, that would be a difficult choice. It would either be Intro to Engineering or STEM.
Why would you pick those classes?
So typically I would pick Intro to Engineering because I like math, I like science, I like engineering, that type of stuff. So it has the core fundamentals to that course, while STEM it's a lot more hands-on. While they both have hands-on stuff, STEM it also is a bit more fun because there's a bit more chaos to class, I guess. But that just depends on who's in class, what teacher you have. So I would say probably Intro to Engineering because you get to do all the math, science, and engineering fundamentals. You get to learn that stuff if you don't know it already. And you also get to do like some fun projects.
Alright, well I guess I'll see you guys back at the studio.
Students have a strong interest in their electives. I'm Pablo Gonzalez for Bears Today, signing out.
Thanks, Pablo, Anthony, and Microsoft Sam. Congratulations to all the Hawthorne athletes that competed over the weekend in the NJSIAA State Group Championships. Many of the athletes recorded their best times of the year at the meet. Leah Alves qualified and will be competing in the state meet of championships being held March 5th.
Now let's send it to George to talk about the semi-formal.
Today we're going to be talking about the spring semi-formal. It's on March 3rd, 6:30 to 9, $5 purchase at the school store. Let's go find some people to talk to us about.
So the Stuco Spring Semi-Formal is really, I'm bringing back an old school dance in the gym. Our students wanted it that were in student council. So we're going to do a DJ in the main gym and lights and stuff. And I'm going to actually have the high top tables from the hallways. I'm going to drag those into the main gym and decorate those. So the main gym will feel like a different vibe. Our DJ is actually Frankie Giglio and David Sulakis, two guys that used to be my Mr. Hawthorne guys, so like alumni. They're coming back and DJing. Frankie DJ'd the bonfire I had 2 years ago. So he's young, and so I figured the music's gonna be good with him DJing. He's really excited. He's bringing lights for me. So the main gym's gonna have like dance floor and high top tables vibe. Small gym's going to have the outdoor games. For kids like don't want to dance, they can play outdoor games like cornhole, spike ball, and such. And then we're gonna have food. So we're gonna have like snack kind of food and drinks. They wanted like juice, waters, Sprite, that kind of thing. So everything will be going on in the small gym like that. Oh, and I have cute things for the photo booth moments. So I have various photo booth moments for people who want to take pics. So it's really just like a cute, fun, quick dance.
Nice. And what is the attire looking like?
Oh, so the attire, they wanted a semi-formal vibe, which confuses a lot of people, but it's mainly like a springy dress for the ladies and like sneakers or wedges or flats, because we can't wear high heels on the gym floor. You could also wear slacks and like a top. And with the guys, I would say it's more like a khaki pant and polo or t-shirt vibe with a sneaker, kind of like, you don't have to go overly dressy. It's semi-formal. We were trying to just elevate the style, but we won't turn away anybody that's in jeans and a hoodie, so we don't care about that, but we're just trying to make it a little fancier.
What are the benefits of this event?
Well, I'm pretty sure the money from this event is going to some scholarships, so that's great for us, of course. Yeah.
Okay. And what made you guys bring this thing back?
Well, at our general meeting, we had a lot of people, a lot of general student council members who really wanted to do a dance in the gym. That's something we haven't done.
Spring semi-formal, March 3rd. Be there. I'm so excited for this. I was George Gonzalez. Let's send it back to the desk.
Thanks, George. That will do it for today's edition of Bears Today. I'm Jack.
And I'm Layla. Join us next time on Bears Today. Have a great day and go Bears.
Great, Jack. Go Bears.
This has been a presentation of Hawthorne Public Schools and Bears Broadcasting.